can create it later. So as you can see, we have started creating magic here. Mind you, we can, if I add a control panel here now, you will see the magic. If I just add a control panel here now, you will see the magic. But before we go down to control panel, the next thing on the agenda is our Google chart, Google Data Studio chart. So next thing you have to do is you come to add a chart, just where we pick our scorecard from. So we go to, let's start with bar chart. You click, then you drag, you click and you drag. So what we want to do is, you can see we have dimension, your dimension, and we have metrics. But our dimension, I want it to be field sales agent, sales rep. I'm replacing this with sales rep. Then our metrics will be gross revenue. I'm replacing this state here on metrics. Our metric is always a number, so you can see, let me open this up. You can see how they perform. So now if I just put my cursor on any bar here, you will see it's going to show me the gross revenue of that particular person. And you can see Daniel, we are under Daniel, and Daniel is 190 plus this, Coyote is this. These are the beauty of charts. In this is what we call data visualization. So here, let's go and style it up a little bit. Let's style it up. So we have horizontal, we have vertical. You can make it vertical. Okay, you can only make this vertical. So this bar now is almost 10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Here I might said I don't want 10. Let me reduce it to 8. So it will show some data. You see 7 now, it will just stop at the minimum of 7. You can see we now have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So we now have 7. We now have 7. So here you can control the bars. Here you can control color by, let's give it, so far we are using one particular color. Let's change it to this color. Don't forget, you have to always think about the company Pantone color, so that you can have uniformity. As you can see, the total sales rep we have is 12, but we have decided to show only 7 that are doing fine and ignore the remaining 5. But if you want to add them, you can just increase the bar to that 12. I can see we have now captured the totality of those people there, which are 12. Now show data label. This will give you the number of what they have done. Give you the number of what they have done. So we have this. Now let's compact the number because it's too long. So now you see we just compact the number. Number have been compacted. we have put it in auto decimal precision, which is good. Let's see, maybe we can add a reference line. Let's see. Don't think we need reference line. Show as it. Then the next thing that we want to do, yeah, I think we are good to go, except we want to give it a border. So let's try border. Let's give it this color, then increase it to 3. So we are going to be working with 3. I can see now we have one of our charts. Now we have a chart. But this chart is based on our gross revenue. So the next chart we want to do is we want to create our charts on gross revenue and budget side by side. So we want to see the target and what they have achieved side by side. Here, what this one is showing us that we can easily see the person, that particular person that is stopping their team. Coyote is stopping their team. So easily you can easily fetch out the people that are bringing minimum money into the company and maximum money into the company. So let's create another data, a chart. Let's use combo. So we have sales rep. So I don't want this state. Let's replace it with budget. Let's see. You have to be precise. So let's say we don't need this. Let's go back to our charts. Let's just create something simple. Bar, click on bar. Let's drag this just as we have it before, but this time around, so far, let's replace this. Okay, so let's replace this with manager. Let's replace the manager. Then this state, we replace it with gross revenue. Then we add another metrics, budget metrics. We add it. Now we are not replacing. You see add metrics, so you drop it under this. We now have the budget, which is in different color, and the gross revenue. So let's manage this situation now. Let's style it. Go back to your style. For this, we want this color. For this, we want this color. So far we have been using these two colors since. Yeah, we need this color. So let's go back to our style. Stack bars. You don't need to stack it. Let's just put it side by side. Let's show data. Then let's compact it. The next thing we want to do, let's look for let's look for border, so that we can change the border color. Background, so this, let's give it this color, then change it to 3, just the way we did the other time. So we have this. So we have our managers now. So what is missing is the title of the chart. So what we are going to do is, let's just create type manager sales chart. So let's give it color, let's give it our color, let's give it the other color, then let's increase the boldness, then middle bold, let's give it a background, let's give it this. Wow, this is not nice. Let's go back to our font color and change it to white, then white, so that it's going to show. Then you can place this here. You can place this here. The next thing we want to create is to create a donut chart, a donut pie for our product type. Let's go to add donuts, we have donuts. Now our dimension, we don't want it manager, we want product type. Here, product type, and we want to know the quantity. On the metric now, we want it to be quantity. So based on performance now, we can see the particular product that is selling well. So we have Nokia is doing well. Nokia is 40, while charger is 30.7%, while iPhone, people are not buying iPhone that much. So let's format this also. Go to style, dimension values. Yes, this is the donut size. You can actually reduce it or increase it, depends on how you want it. So let's give it different color, because we are working with color. The first color is this, so let's change this color. Now let's change it to this pink color. Let's look for something simple. So the next thing we want to do is give it a border. So we go to background, then we give it 3. Then let's increase it to occupy this space. Then the next thing we want to do is just to duplicate this title and place it here. place it here. I think this. So this, we call it product chart. Product percentage chart. So I can see we don't have enough space again, so you can actually just come to your page 2 and start and continue, or better still, you can just try to manage this space. So if you want to manage this space, I can reduce this. So I will be bringing this particular cell here, this particular chart, sorry, beg your pardon. So here we have something like this. Here we place this here. Let's duplicate this and add one here. So we have sales rep chart. Then let's drop this here and reduce it. Bring this back here. We bring this back here. So next chart we want to create is dates. So let's look for a trend. Let's look for a time series trend. This. So there's no dimension here. There's no dimension. There's no date here. It's not seeing anything like date here. Let me see. Do we have date? If not, we just have to go and let's see time series. Let's come to our A to Z. We have months for us. Yeah. Great. A new insert a column to the left. So no. Yeah. Dates. So it should be a little bit complicated. Let's go back to our dashboard, because we have had, let's manage this data now. Let's manage it. How do we manage it? You go to resources, then you click manage added data source. Let's see, this is it. This is our data source. So you can come to this place, let's say edit. This is our data source. I can see we don't have our date here, we only have months. Let's see, let's refresh. Now we now have dates. Let's apply. Now let's see, do we have dates here? Now dates is back here. So far we have refresh and update. Then you say done. Then what you want to do is to go to your data chart, look for a line chart. Let's pick this, then we drag, but we want it to be, our dimension should be months. Then our metrics, which is the value, should be percentage achieved. Let's work with percentage achieved. Then let's work with gross revenue in addition. So we just go into this to give a percentage. Percentage achieved. Let me remove this gross. So we have something like this. So you can see we have general. Let's go to our setup so that we can format it a little bit. Line, we are using line. The color of the series color, let's give it our usual color. Show data label is important. You can see the percentage. Then let's work on our border color. Where you see background and border, this is the section for the border color and background color. So let's deal with the border color. Then we have 3. The border outline color is 3. So we arrange it. You are going to arrange it very well to suit what you are doing. So now we have percentage, we have phone, product type, we have manager sales chart, then we have our scorecard. So the next thing we want to look into is table.